Good morning, everybody. Today is the 4th of July, 2016. Happy 4th to everybody. Today I'm going to be going over my weekly trade ideas. First one on the first one on the list last week was CASY. I was looking for this one for a pullback. I'm doing just a 1 week chart so we can just kind of get figured out where the numbers were. So I was looking for this one for a move to 125.70. So obviously the chart came up a lot more than that, closed well over 131. Um, PR, PRTY. I was looking for this one for a pullback and then a long to 14.50. Chart came up to $14.46. Next one on the list was GEN. This was a little one. We knew it wasn't going to have much range from the get-go, so I was looking for a 165 pullback. It actually pulled back to 162, and for a long to 225. Obviously, didn't get up to 225. It got up to 187. WHR. I was looking for a long on this one to 166, and then for a short. So if you are long from 166. Not sure if you caught any entry on the short, but that's kind of where the short entry would be. VMI. I was looking for a long to 133. Chart came all the way up to almost 136. Monsanto. Monsanto. So what was I looking for this one? I was looking for a pop to 175. 105.75. This was a pre-market play, actually came right up pre-market here. 105.75 hit 105.72, and then for a short entry down to 100. Chart came down to 101. Next on the list was Shack. I was looking for a long to 36.35. Chart came up well over that, up to about 37.35. GWPH. Okay, this was a very interesting play because actually all of it happened right in pre-market. Came to 84. I shorted at 84. I played GWPH 84 to 80. Then I went long, and obviously that happened. So that was an excellent play. DE. I was looking for a long at $80.70. So if you're long, you're only 20 cents in the money. All in all, good plays. Pretty much 10 out of 10 winners right there. So that was pretty nice. Just had to wait for the setups, wait for your entries. Anyway, so this week it's going to be a short week. So expect some lighter volume this week. Obviously, a lot of people are still on vacation. And so expect some lighter trading volume days coming into this week. First on the list is SPLS. What I'm looking for is I'm going to put this back on a daily chart so you can see exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking for a long up to a 905 area, then a pullback to 865, and then take a long for a new entry. So 905, then short it to 860s, or just wait for the 865 range. Then take it long for a price target up to about, I'm looking for about 950 or so on the price target. Polaris, PII. Okay, so I'm looking for this was a really nice bullish engulfing here. What I need is a pullback. So I'm looking for a pullback down here to about 84.5, and then take it long for a $90 price target. MNK. I'm looking for a move higher here to 64 for a short back to 60. So what I'm looking for is a test of this downtrend line here. Push up to about 64, then bring it back down to about 60. CAB. Okay, so I want to pull back on this one. Obviously, it's testing a nice trend here. I want to see a nice pullback to about $50.75 for a long for a price target up to this range here. It should bring you right up to about $53. Course, KORS. So what I'm looking for on this one is I'm looking for a pullback for a long. I like the fact that the chart's over the 50 EMA. You got your MACD starting to curl over. Stochastics are crossed over. I want to see a nice little pullback here down to about $49.60 in this range. For a long, it is obviously breaking a nice downtrend obviously here too. So pull back to about 49.60 for a long. See if we get it up to about 51.5. If it gets over that area, you can add into that trade. Bluebird testing a nice downtrend over here. So what I would like to see is I would like to see a pullback down to about $44 and then take it long. See if you get it to break this trend. If it breaks the trend, then you can add into that trade then. ALKS. Okay, so what I'm looking for on this one, I'm looking for a pullback on this one. You see the head and shoulder here is already broken. So what I'd like to see is a pullback down to test the shoulder. So a pullback down to about $44.25 range, and then take it long. See if you get it up here to about this area up here, which should put you about in the 47 range. You got MACD crossing over. You got stochastics a little bit hot, so I'd like for it to pull back. Hence the pullback first, then take it long. Next one on the list is Gogo. Now I like this one. There's a interesting little play on this one. I'm looking for a possible double bottom area on this one. If you bring it out a further out, you'll see that the bottom over here coincides with this bottom area over here. So I'm playing for a double bottom. See if we get it to move up a little bit. So I'd like for a long on any little pullback here. Obviously you have to risk down to the bottom over here, but if you can get it to move up, add over the 50 EMA and see if you get to break the downtrend to the upside. Joy Global, I also like this one. Nice little curl on it. So what I'd like to see is, obviously if you do a quick look on it, you'd see that there's a downtrend setting up here. So you'd obviously want to see this downtrend break out. So I'd like to see a nice long risk of 13 EMA here, add over the break. Fcel energy play here. I like this curl up. I like this double bottom area. It double bottomed here, formed a base here, pulled through, came back and retested. So what I'd like to see is a nice little pullback on this one, somewhere down to about 620 or so for a long, and then you can risk this trend that it's trying to hold here. So you can risk the 13 or the 8 EMA down here. So 620 area for a long, 760 on the price target. So that's the list for this week. SPLS, PII, MNK, CAB, KORS, BLUE, ALKS, GOGO, JOY, and FCEL. As far as the markets go, I'm looking for a little pullback on the market this week. Not saying that it's gonna come back a lot, but I do definitely need a pullback. There's a shooting star up here. I'd like to see a nice little pullback on it, and then we can try to go for that new high. For you guys that do not follow me, here's my Twitter account. It's at Iceman Trading, and you can find a link to everything that I do. Alright guys, have a great week.